Hey, what is up, guys? Avocado Man 202 here, and welcome back to episode 10 of WTF Wednesday. Yes, I know I haven't done these videos in forever, but I need to find the right video to come back with, and I found it, guys. I found it, the best WTF Wednesday, and I've written next up. Like, I'm ready. I'm back on this. You guys have seen the show Arrow, right? Like on the CW, the. I love that show. I've watched it since the start. Before all the hype beasts came with it. Before all, like, what is it called? Hype beasts. What's that over here? That's Stephen Amell, who autographed my to Jacob Stephen Amell. It just looks like a bunch of scribbles. I would like to talk about Arrow and how it is a downfall. Spoilers ahead. This is going to be massive spoilers. Like, I'm going to be talking about stuff from the very beginning to the most recent episode. So if you watched the most recent episode, please refrain from watching this video and come back and catch up. We need to talk about season 1. Season 1, you have this dark, deep, this like dark, like a Batman-esque tone to the whole thing. Oliver Queen just came back home after all this time on an island being a lone survivor. He's this lone survivor, and he comes back to avenge his father by a list his father gave him. That's a good plot. I liked that. It was really good. I liked it. It was simple. It was like very like dehumanized. Like, it was really like humanized. Like, it was just a guy who's extremely well skilled with a bow and arrow. I was a kid then, and like I've seen like the Dark Knight series. I've seen like the old Batmans. Like, I've seen Spider-Mans. But like the superhero, what is it called? The superhero theme of like movies and shows wasn't really like that huge. Like, it wasn't that popular. So this is really good for. I liked it. I loved it. I still enjoy it to this day, but not as much as I did then. But now it got ruined. I don't know how it got ruined. Like, it took this massive turn where like they learned everyone was starting to bandwagon all the superhero trends. And it just like ruined it for the show. Like, it became a lot more lighter tone, a lot more silly fun, and it just became like very uneventful. And I understand that nowadays, like the whole like superhero trend with the Avengers and what Marvel is doing, and like what even DC is doing on like the big screen. I understand it's hard. It is really hard. Like, it's hard, try to compare yourself to that. But you don't have to. Like, you have loyal fans like me that stuck since day one who will watch that same dark tone because, like, we're not used to that. I thoroughly enjoy watching that dark tone because, like, you see Flash. Like, Flash is great. It's very happy, light, upbeat. It's a good way to show Flash because before that, I knew of him, but I really didn't know much. Same thing with the Green Arrow. I didn't know much of him, but then I watched the show and I fell in love with the character. I still like him, but not as much now. Like, I loved Arrow. The season 4 villain was, what was it? Damien Dark. You guys remember him? Damien Dark. I forgot the actor's name, but you remember him, in the suit. Oh, very formal. Yeah. Probably the worst villain. Without a doubt, the worst villain I've seen throughout the show. It was just very bland. Like, he was there. Like, he had very good speeches. I like how the actor portrayed him. Interaction with the other characters, he's like, yeah, look at me. I'm super villain. And I'll tell you this elaborate plan. Like, it was very basic and boring. I just want to say one thing about, like, I remember this. What kind of super villain layer? Like, I understand having all these, like, cool sets and stuff, but that's stupid. That's impractical. At least with arrows, the Green Arrows layer, like, he has an elevator. You just walk in there out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Like, what? Who does? No one just walks. Like, you think I'm going to walk over here and walk to this? No. There's a wall. There's a clock. Like, that just makes no sense. Like, you just walk out of nowhere. Like, there's no, like, doors open. Like, it's just fancy light with a desk and a cupboard. That's what pissed me off. It was just the lousiness of like that whole. I'm gonna go in like don't. It just I think they should have done a lot better, especially like with the aesthetics. Like if you're gonna make it more realistic, like put him in like I don't know, not that I don't know. Like I'm not the creator here, but like don't put him in that kind of room. That's just so stupid. Like there's like no real threat. There was like no real threat going on. Like common sense. Like he's a main character. Like he's a main character. He's gonna live. Obviously, like, you have that mindset. Like Oliver Queen isn't gonna die. This certain character is not gonna die. This certain character is not gonna die. But you could have like made it to feel like, well, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. No, like I just felt like, really. they could have done a lot better with the character. Like, I didn't read the comics or anything, but like just from like my point of view, like I got very bored. Now, season 5 really redeemed season 4, because season 4 was an absolute train wreck. Just the whole fighting, like, what was that garbage? The fighting, the fight scenes were absolute horseshit. Like, you don't need that. Like, it was that bad. Like, what was all the, like, you were like doing ballerina spins. Like, what is this? Is this Zumba? Am I watching Arrow Zumba? Like, can we figure this out, please? If we can, that'd be great. I'd be so happy. Compared to season 1, here I'll show a clip. Right? That was good, you know? That, ooh, yeah, intense. And then watch one of these clips from, I don't know what season this is, but this is later season. Just watch. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Like, you can see a difference here. Like, I understand. Like, hey, I understand. There's never, like, I'm not saying season 1 had the best fight scenes, every single fight scene. There was a horrible one, but I understand it was our first season, so like I'm giving the benefit of doubt. Like, example here, bam, season 1, horrible fight scene. This is just a little part right here. I'll wait. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It was just foul. I did not like it whatsoever. I don't like the fight scenes anymore. They're not getting good. They're not getting good. Okay, for example, the fight scenes, they're so close. They are so close. Like, here, like, right here needs to be the standard. They're like right here. Like, they're like high-fiving it, and they're like, no. I want a kiss? No, I'm not ready yet. No, like, they're just right there. For example, Deathstroke, the most recent episode of season 6. I don't know, it was a 6, either 5 or 6, I'm not sure. Episode 5 or 6 of season 6. There could have been such a better fight scene. Oh my god, it started out so good. Like, I was like, oh yeah. But then this, just watch. I'm gonna let it play, and then you'll see. Due to my editing, then you'll see what I mean. Just. You see what I mean? What is this garbage? Really? You can clearly see you didn't hit him with the gun. You can clearly see you didn't stab him. But thankfully, he actually did stab him in one of the scenes. Like, can you spend, like, the extra money? Like, instead of spending a crap ton of money on a retarded set that no one cares about. No one needs that expensive of a layer. Like, it just pisses me off. Like, you don't need that big of a layer. But you see what I mean? Like, they can do so much better with the fight scenes. They don't have to go all out all the time, but they can do better. They don't, like, it used to be like, oh yeah, you can beat them up. Yeah, you know, little good combat. Like, Oliver Queen used to be like, boom, 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 boom. Like that, like nothing. Now we can't even fight anyone. Like, at least make it realistic. They go like this, bam, disarm, bad, throw. That's what they do. I hate that. It pisses me off severely. It's always the same thing. It's never a different fight. Like, I understand, like, you have your takedown moves, like, you don't do different moves every time, but don't use the same one every time. It irritates the hell out of me. Alright, let's talk about Season 5. Season 5 was a good season. I think it did a lot better. I know for a fact, it did a lot better than Season 4. Season 4 was like when you eat Taco Bell, but then you hold it in, and then eat Popeyes, and then hold that in, and then eat some expired milk, or drink expired milk, and then you hold that in, and then you eat McDonald's, and then you let it out. That's what Season 4 was. Season 5 was the janitor coming to clean it up. I was like, I don't think I can get this in one time. And they didn't. I got bored at some point, just because they have 23 episodes to fill, so of course I'm going to get bored at some episodes, so I'm going to give them benefit of doubt. They of course, every show has to do filler. Well, Season 5 brought back that dark, it was like this, like, Let me turn off my lighting. It brought back that half dark tone and that half light tone. Like it was on the border. You see what I mean? Like it was like that. That's what season 5 looks like right now. What it looks like, half dark and half light. I understand. Like they don't want to go fully back to the dark tone because they're afraid. Like from like from a business standpoint, I understand you don't want to go back to that dark tone because like you want to do what Flash is doing, which I hate. Why they're doing that? I think it's absolutely retarded. Don't be like another show. Be your own show. Just be in that universe. And I will say, Arrow did, like in general, Arrow did redeem itself with season 5 because unlike season 4, because season 4 for like forever, oh, it felt like a living hell. Like I want to get out of it. I was for once, I wanted to know what happened next. Like, oh my god, no way, no. That had a really good plot twist. This season 5, it redeemed itself pretty good. And I'm glad they did that because if they didn't, I would have still watched it. But in general, a lot of people would have stopped watching and they would have lost that show forever. The season 5 finale. That was such a good finale. My personal favorite finale of all time of any of the seasons. Any of the seasons. They just blew up a whole island. Someone killed himself. Obviously, they couldn't put it on camera, but he killed himself. What was this? Adrian? Adrian killed himself. So he can get back at Oliver. This whole Prometheus was a phenomenal villain. He did so good. He broke down Oliver. Like no one ever breaks down Oliver, but a villain broke down Oliver. Someone from his past broke down Oliver. Like you get high hopes. You get really good high hopes. Like you're thinking, wow, they're gonna do good in season 6. Deathstroke, I love him. I loved him since season 1, since we first met him. Slade. I think he's a really good actor. I don't know the actor's name, but I think he does a really good job portraying him. I hope in the cinematic universe, I don't know, the guy from Magic Mike or whatever the hell he was from, does a really good job portraying him because I really like how this guy portrays him in the CW version. But at the season finale, you don't be like, oh yeah, I knew everyone was gonna live or everyone was gonna die. No, you did not know. You did not know what was gonna happen because you got to be realistic. You're thinking, oh yeah, everyone's dead. They gotta think, wait, no. If everyone's dead, that'd be great. The ratings would go through the roof. Like they'd be like, whoa, plot twist. Whoosh. But you know for a fact, everyone did not die, regardless of what happened in the new season, which I'm gonna get into. I got notes here. I got multiple layers of notes here. But you had no clue what was gonna happen. You knew that everyone wasn't alive and everyone wasn't dead. You knew at least half and half. Half were dead, half were alive. Oh, but little did I know. Season 6 right here. Hear that? That's plenty of notes for season 6. 5 months later. Oh, we're all alive. Wait, no, there's no bomb. We were like, there's a bomb. No. That's what happened. And then Thea's in a coma like, coma. Diggle has Parkinson's, so like, it's like, oh, I can't shoot right. Who cares? Really? Are you serious? I'm not gonna be like, oh, what's Sean gonna do? I thought that, like, oh, what's Sean gonna do? But I'm like, oh my god, like this is such a pivotal point in the plot. Okay, what's gonna happen? Oh no, he's gonna run out of the juice. Then they're gonna find out, or some Miracruz shit again, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go insane. Good track. But they've dealt with that. So like, two things. It's gonna be the Miracruz remake again, or it's gonna be like, I can't shoot. I've been lying to you the whole time. But Oliver's going to come back regardless of Arrow. But I'm glad. I will say, I am glad they've been holding out this long for him coming back as Arrow. Like, he dabbled in it, but, like, I don't think he really has come back as Arrow. So I appreciate that. I thought it'd be, like, 2 episodes and bam, I'm Arrow again. Pew. No, they're committed to it. They're committed. The new Black Canary, what was her name? Dinah Drake. She's an absolute jackass. I can't stand her. First off, I didn't even like Laurel as Black Canary. I hated her character from day 1. Actually, no, I take that back. From maybe season 2, 3-ish, like she just got really annoying. I wanted to punch her in the face. She just got really annoying. But let's get back to Dinah. Let's get back to Dinah Drake. That's her character's name. So, if you don't know, like, I don't know the specifics, but I think she was in, like, some type of military, or, she was a cop, I know that for a fact, but I think she was in the military prior, and so, like, there was a forced connection between her and Diggle, which I hated. Like, you're in the military? Yeah, I was in the military. Were you in the military? Yeah, I was. Oh my god, we're, like, best friends forever. No. Stupid. Don't do that. I don't like that at all. This is absolute horseshit. Why would you don't force a connection? Like, you don't see me be like, oh, you do YouTube? Yeah, I do YouTube. Do you do YouTube? I'll do YouTube too. I'll be YouTube best friend forever. No, you don't see me doing that. Do you see me doing that? No. Finish that. You build a relationship off of that. You're gonna be like, I was in the military. Me too. You don't. Like, and then they don't. It just, that pissed me off. I didn't like that at all. That was stupid. I just
want her to die.
Felicity's character used to be like the comedic relief. Like, oh, I'm just a nerdy girl, you know. It's a dark tone. I'll be funny and quirky. Loved her character the first few seasons. Now what is she? A jackass that yells at Oliver for wanting to hide his kid from her. Cause the mom said, "Don't tell anyone about my kid, or else you can never see him." And they're like, "You didn't tell me the truth." That's some bullshit. That's some absolute horse shit. I wish she got blown up on that damn island. But I will say, the fight scenes have gotten worse throughout the seasons. Like, it just got repetitive. They got really boring. Just like, they can punch stuff. Cool. I don't care. They're like commercial breaks now. Like when the action scenes come on, honest to God, I go on my phone and just wait till the action scenes come. Like, I'm bored. It's only on season 6, and it's just stupid. Why the hell is he mayor? I don't remember. I didn't read the comics, so please, if you read the comics, tell me in the comment section below if he became mayor. But then he doesn't become rich anymore. I know for a fact that was his whole thing. He was like another version of Batman. I'm rich too, you know. I'm rich and I shoot arrows. Bam. But then he gets poor in this whole thing, which is stupid. But I'm just gonna let it slide. My final words, my statement of the show right now. I don't have high hopes for it. I've seen season 6 so far. I don't think it's that promising. It has become repetitive, stale, and boring. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me what you guys think about Arrow in the comment section below. If you have not watched it, I told you spoilers are ahead, so if I spoiled some stuff for you, that's your own damn fault. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. There'll be a lot more WTF Wednesdays coming out. There'll be a lot more stuff coming out in general. Just me pumping out more stuff lately, because I've just got a random second win of doing YouTube again. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Ep.11 signing off. Peace.